Testing. Hopefully my mic is coming through okay. Having a little bit of technical difficulties over here. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. I've been messing with that. Alright, so one thing I wanted to do on tonight's stream is wrap up one tiny thing. Let's see. On the leak code problem we were doing, there's one final detail that I noticed. Well, I didn't notice it. I was talking about the solution with someone and they pointed out. Oh, geez. Probably not great to do that on stream. I need like a second monitor. Okay. I'm learning. I'll get there someday. I will get there someday. All right. So I wonder why I got that. I wonder my... All right. So on this one, the thing I wanted to add was that, like, I think doing this whole shift is completely unnecessary because we're already doing this mask. Yeah, I think all we need is this mask, and I actually think I already coded this up. Yeah, I coded out. So if we take, and we've got our normal test here. So if we take this, hopefully my build, let's see if my, here we go, it's still there. We don't need the, I think we got rid of the V. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so that works. So yeah, I think here on leak code, I don't think we need this. We know these test cases aren't sufficient, so we'll just submit it. Tight. Yeah, that passed. So anyway, that line was just doing a shift by 7, which we thought would make it like move it from 255 to 1, but it turns out that was completely unnecessary. We didn't even need that. We just needed to do this mask. So that's cool. And then the other thing is this sum here kind of sucks. And I think the thing that we want to do for that, I'm not going to implement it tonight, but I think the thing we'd want to do is like a SIMD pop count, which is counting bits. I think I might. Doxification. Here we go. This is. I think I have an account. Yeah, I think we want a pop count. It computes the number of bits set in each byte, which I think is all we want. Yeah, that's all. That's exactly what that's exactly what we want, really. Because all this is doing is, well, we may not be able to do exactly this. We would have to like go and add, we would want to add it like right here. We would want to do the pop count right somewhere in here. But, you know, this is what we would do. And I don't think it's worth it. Like, it would be kind of interesting. Hacker's Delight book. I need to get that, but anyway. So I just wanted to close the tab on that. All right. But for tonight's stream, I want to start something different, and I'm having an internal conflict over what it is. I want to make the game Pong from scratch, like with my own engine, but I don't know. I want to build it from scratch, but not totally from scratch-ish. Well, yeah, that's the conflict, is how much. Because, like, I have like a little project I've been tinkering with for a while. And, like, I've got a bunch of build stuff set up for it. And I've got, yeah, like, let's see. Yeah, I've got like a whole thing set up for it. It's like I wrote a little Python tool for all the building and stuff, which is interesting. I mean, I don't know if I totally like it. You can, yeah, so if I do, so this is like a little thing I started building before. It's not it's got some kind of problem with, like, see how much it's like as I move it closer to the screen, something's happening with the scaling here, so that's an area I have to figure out what's wrong. But this is rendering with Vulkan. Completely no reason to do it in Vulkan other than I was trying to kind of learn. So I don't know if I like want to try to build Pong with a Vulkan rendering, which would be completely a waste, or just start from scratch and build it like I could do like WebGL or at least OpenGL and possibly go to the web. Starting from scratch has some appeal. Especially in that I won't like get so bogged down on like the details of Vulkan. Like if I want to figure out Vulkan stuff, I can just figure out Vulkan stuff. As opposed to, like, right now, what I really want to do is just make a game. Because, like, I don't want to just make a game. I want to do, like, well, I want to make the game, but I also, like, I want to do some more elaborate things, like kind of make an editor-y type thing to make it. So I think OpenGL would probably be a pretty good option. I'm a little bit more familiar with DirectX 11, I think. But I also kind of want to like write my own math, which I already have some of that. Do I want to keep going with Vulkan? Or do I want to just make something with what I've got? Like with, because Vulkan's really complicated. And I don't know if I really feel like dealing with all that complexity right now. Like, I can always come back to it. I can always start a project from scratch, and if I decide, hey, I want to add Vulkan to this, I could do that. Versus like right now, I would be bogged down in all this Vulkan stuff. Plus, whenever you start from a project that you've already had kind of going, there's always like all this cruft, like your thinking is locked in on how you've written all that stuff. So I think what I want to do is just start it from scratch, and we'll do it with OpenGL and possibly like do it so we can put it on the web. So, okay. I think I've talked myself into that. All right. So with that, I'm going to update the name of the stream to Road to Pong. All right, here we go. So what I'm going to do for that then, I already got a little bit of a head start on this. Because I've been debating this with myself for a few days. All right. I kind of like started setting up some build stuff, copied that over from my other project. And I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Like I keep imagining, oh, there's like different entry points. Probably gonna have myself. What I should do first is I want to work with IMGUI to like have a little editor thing, and that's what I want to start with first. That's where I'm gonna start. There's completely zero reason to do it this way, except for that's how I kind of want to do it. I'm thinking to my head, like, how do I want to start? Why do I want to make an IMGUI editor? Well, because an editor seems cool. Like you can move things around. Like it's not just about building a game. It's kind of like building a game engine and like a level editor type thing. So, yeah. All right. So to do that, I've got to add IMGUI. Which I think what I typically do is add that as a I'm calling this engine A. Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even. So I need to do like a get. I need to do a. Get ignore. Yep. And I can. I want to get rid of. This is a folder that has all my CMake. Like when I run CMake commands, it all goes there. Why I'm using CMake because it just seems like so much so much C++ stuff uses it, I might as well. My stream looks really fuzzy. I'm streaming in 720p, but it's not as good a 720p as some people's 720p, I think. Might have to look at how to get that better. Gonna have to look how to get that better. I think I don't want to check in output. Output is where everything builds to. I don't need that log. I don't want to check in these INI files. I don't want to check in any to-dos. I think I don't want to check in to-dos. Yeah, I don't want to check in to-dos. I can revisit that later. All right, so I can just... I think I want to init Gishel. I'm going to do git LFS. Git LFS always gets you, but I want to use it. I probably won't need it, but just going to do it. And then I don't like using the word master. Doesn't make sense. And then I need to start a remote branch, but I don't know. I don't need to do that right now. What I want to do right now is go get IMGUI. Did I create a fork of this? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, just showing all my private repos. Okay. I want to add this as a submodule. I think I want it to go to a different folder. Source. Probably want like okay. And I'll probably use SDL as well. I'm not going to try to write a platform layer by myself. That's beyond the scope. Scope of this is make some kind of editor-y type thing and build the game PONG in that editor. So the editor needs to have things like importing assets, moving them, There's a few things here I'm kind of know what I'm doing, know right off the bat what I want to do, because I've done it already a couple times. I think what I do on each of these is I check them out at a certain commit. All right, and then I do want SDL, which do I have that? Do I have that downloaded? Well, even if I don't, I know that I was using it in this other project. I don't know why I did libs external. Well, SDL. Just gonna copy that whole folder. Cool. All right. I'll probably look at my other project a little bit for reference. Or maybe not. Because I might not need that. Because IMGUI has really good reference. So if we go ahead and open this here, my bet is that I probably need to. I never know whether to commit this or not. I guess. Wait, that's missing the DLL itself. Oh wait, no, it's Oh no, there's the DLL right there. I guess I don't need to. Yeah, I guess I can check all this in. Yeah. Yeah. Adding SDL. Cool. Let's go. Let's send a friendly message to the chat. Smash it. All right. So first step. Go look at the IMGUI samples. Examples. We want Win32. We want SDL, OpenGL. Do we want OpenGL 2 or OpenGL 3? OpenGL 3, 2. Come on, that's way too old, right? No, I'm not going that far back. Emscripten. Okay, this one will be cool. I'm glad to see Emscripten OpenGL 3. Does Emscripten OpenGL 3 run on the web? our scripting targets the ES2. Which my understanding is that's, you know, pretty old, pretty limited. So it's kind of interesting how IMGUI does all this stuff. Probably just need to imitate how they do it a little bit. But anyway, we're not looking at the mscripting one right now. We want to run on Windows. So you want this one. So largely just need to copy what they've done. So we are starting at the beginning. I'm just starting here, but I have some initial ideas, but I'm not gonna start on them yet. I want to just yeah, probably need to define. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of things. So let's just start with what I'm largely just cutting and pasting. Well, maybe not quite. I'm just going to go through it kind of line by line. And then this is going to happen. What did I do in my other project? Let's see what I did there. Okay, first off, I had to fix my fancy zone. Like, I use Power Toys. And Power Toys has fancy zones, which is pretty tight. But apparently on this computer, I have not edited it. So I like this priority grid, but I don't like the lines around it. Okay. There we go. What? All right. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I wanted to look at this one that I wrote before and just see what I did up at the top. Do with it. Yeah, I did that. Okay. I think this is telling it like to look in like the path basically. I'm just gonna do this since I'm including SDL in my project. And then probably VS Code. Yeah, there we go. I like it. I don't know why VS Code wants me to do all that. All right. Let's get started here. Okay, I'm not going to type all these lines, all right? We want that because we want to initial. Oh, well, we don't want the. Oh, so we do need. Okay, we do want that. All right. And I don't know if we want game controller yet, but you know, we'll go with that. If define Apple, we don't want that. All right. I'm guessing we want this stuff. Oh, I'm going to have to go get some OpenGL stuff. Okay, so we're telling SDL some stuff. about what version of OpenGL we want to use. Okay, probably come back and look at these. And then we're going to create a window. This is all about creating a window. Yeah. Hello Engine A. That's the name of this engine. It's Engine A. Next game we'll get Engine B. All right. Okay, now we're getting into some IMGUI stuff where we need the IMGUI. Yeah, so here we need these guys. We're going to need all three of these. We're going to need this. And the problem with... Nope. This should be fine. Okay. Goal for tonight is to get a window. Okay, so got this. I don't know. Do the dark. Ooh. Do the dark style. And then I don't remember. Sometimes with IMGUI, they've got these things, and you don't necessarily have to use them. But I think this is like, they do need this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is pretty straightforward here. They've got some stuff for the loop. Then they go, let's just copy and paste all this. And then trim out the parts that we don't want. All right, boom. This is where I kind of like to use this view. It's like, because if you do that, your code's way over there. I don't want my code way over there. I want my code like right here in the middle. I don't know. It's weird probably. I messed up my VS Code bindings at some point. See, like that, especially when I have the font like zoomed up a little bit for the stream. Like, I want my code right there. It's perfect for me. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, no, that's actually not perfect for me. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. I'm gonna make a fancy zone for this. Go. Open sesame. I'm gonna edit this bad boy. Okay, create new layout. Grid. To merge, click and drag across zones. No, we don't want, oh, crud. Cancel. All right. All I want to do is be like bigger. than that other one, like right. Yay! We don't want that. Boom. All right, I like that. Okay. Boom. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Kind of like useless. Makes a small screen in the middle of a bigger screen, but hey, we're not out here to make sense. All right, so this is going to just show the main IMGUI window. Okay. And I don't think this will build because I have to include a bunch of sources. So I have, all right, I'm just going to delete this one right now because, no, because yeah, I am going to delete this one for now because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Don't do stuff that you don't know what you're going to do with it. Something like that. Okay, I don't need this to be so big. All right, why is it big? All right. So okay, but there's a lot more to it than this. We need like all this. We need a lot of stuff. Okay. So again, I'm going to go look at my other project because I did a lot of this stuff. I don't want to redo it all. I mean, I do want to redo it all, but I don't remember. I don't want to remember how to redo it all. So we need. I'm just going to copy this. We don't necessarily need this, but it's going to remind me what we need. So we need like, we need to, I never know with CMake if you actually have to do the caps lock or not. Like, does it need it? Does it not need it? So we need project source dir, and then we got external IMGUI, and we need like the IMGUI.cpp. Oh. And we need IMGUI demo because we copied the code over. We need all these things, I'm pretty sure. Oh, oops. I need draw. We're just. I think we also need. We're going to need this, but it's not called this, and it's oh, I didn't need to do that. IMGUI, right? Yeah, back in. And we need that, and then we need OpenGL 3. It's going to be a big shocker going from Vulkan to OpenGL 3, but I just feel like keeping it simple and possibly being able to put it on the web should be cool. We'll get back to Vulkan someday. This might be everything we need to build this at this time. can never remember all the commands for CMake. That's why I write a Python thing. I could probably just write a shell, but do I have to add those subdirectories? I don't know if I do or not. I don't think I should have to. Okay, first off, it's always a good idea to just clear out all your CMake stuff. Yeah. What happened? It built, but it made it a DLL. Oh. That was some... All right. That was... Yeah, that was... All right. I'm a goober. That's because we were in a... What we want is... what was the name of this other project? Engine A. I was experimenting with getting... Okay, let's exit this. Okay. Cannot include file IMGUI H. What am I looking at here? Did I switch to my other code? What a nub. What a nub. Oh, did I not set my include? Yeah, okay, I'm a goob. I closed the other project. You have to set your includes. I'm going off. I figure out how to do things, but I don't remember how to do them. Like, I figured out how to do all this on my last project, but it doesn't mean I could, like, repeat that. So, yeah, so we set our sources, but we also had to set our include directories. Okay, so Maybe by the time we get to engine Z, I'll remember how to do all that. So we don't want all of this crap. We do want this one, but this is external, and then it's just IMGUI. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. And all this other stuff we have not, is just from my other project. Rerun our CMake artifacts. Oh, okay. The other thing is you got to link stuff. All right? I think so. I think this is, yeah, there's like a lot of linkage errors. So we got to get our linkages. I should just leave this open, but I was getting myself confused. So let's see. So yeah, I have like this. I think I need both these. And then it's gonna be, it's not gonna be there. My other project, I set up a bunch of stuff about like installing stuff to certain folders. So we'll get there on this one, but for now I don't need it. So this one's gonna be, so like external SDL 2 lib x64. I don't know my number keys, okay? I don't know my number keys. It's gonna be the same thing here. Cool. Cool. All right. And then I think we might have to do some other things. So we add the library. Target link libraries. Yeah. We gotta do this. But we don't need, we do need those. We don't need these. I renamed these. I don't know if it's necessary. Cannot specify link libraries for target public, which is not built by this project. Oh, name. I changed this. Cut and paste. Unresolved external symbol. Did I miss something here? External SDL2 lib SDL2 lib add executable. Include directories. Did I miss an include? Did I miss an include? I don't think so. We got IMGUI, demo, widgets, backends. We can always look at the IMGUI sample. Where we started. Look at their build.bat. They got main, they get their backends. Oh, we forgot this. Yeah, we forgot OpenGL 32. That's an important one. Why not just do this? I like to make things nice and obvious. All right, I'm about to sneeze. You got to be kidding me. We need this one. Let's see what happens if we just run this. Okay. So SDL main, one more thing that we're missing. One more thing that we're missing here. And it looks like it's something to do with... Looks like it's something to do with SDL main. Let's see. Does OpenGL not work on 32-bit? Well, no, that's not. I'm just looking at the fact that they've got x64 here. SDL2 main. What's mine? SDL2 main. And I think in mine, the way I constructed, I've got, yeah, I am building it for Win x64. Oh. There's something else I'm doing here. So you have to, yeah, I know what's happening. It's missing an entry point, right? doesn't find SDL main, right? And so you have to fix that, obviously. I'm a genius. I can tell you need to fix that. Yes. What was that? argc, and there's in argv. Okay, let's do that. That's not going to fix it. What's going to fix it is this subsystem console. So right now, the default that IMGUI, the default that CMake is building is subsystem Windows. So then it needs SDL main, but we want to do subsystem console, which I forget how. There's a way to do that with CMake. We should do this. We'll do that later. Compiler settings. Let's see. Init build system. Artifact, config, build. Seems like it would be somewhere in my init build system. So build type debug. Is it in my, or it could be in my top level CMake list. No. Is it in this one somewhere? And huh. Time for Google. CMake set linker. I'm drawing a blank here. I'm pretty sure it's related to getting it to build for console, like subsystem console, not. Pretty sure. Oh. Or it's simpler than that. No, I got my SDL include. Include. Is there something I need here? What did I do? Let's see. I got. This is my thing. Oh. This is moving the DLL once the build is, well, yeah, it's moving the DLL to be next to the EXE. That's something I'll set up, but I don't need it right at this moment. What's up, chat? Hello. Am I using CL? Howdy, partner. What? I'm gonna sound dumb here, but I don't know what CL is. You mean like command line? Oh yeah. Yes. Well, I'm using CMake, and yeah, it's gonna be calling MSVC. Yeah, and yeah, right now when I call my CMake command, it's missing the symbol for SDL main, which if I remember last time I was messing with this, I think is because like I don't have the subsystem set right. But yeah, the compiler is MSVC, but I'm using CMake because not a really good reason, but like so much C++ stuff uses CMake, I try to like have some proficiency with it. And I just don't remember. I seem to remember having this problem, and the way I fixed it last time was to figure out how to get CMake to basically like do this part. And I don't remember exactly what I did to do that. Yeah. I don't remember what I did to do that. I think there's some other thing where there's like a define where you can tell SDL that you're providing your own, but then you have to go, oh wait, yeah, then you have to like go and use win main instead of just main, I think. I don't know, I'm a little foggy on some of this stuff right now. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, something like this, but the only thing that is confusing me is that the answer is a... Did I set this? CAXE linker flags. The only thing that's confusing me is that my other project... Did I? My other project that I have... It works. It does. This is another project I have where I was doing when I was doing Vulkan and IMGUI. And this one, let's go. This one's using IMGUI too, and it works. Yeah, I'm just doing it this way. So I was trying to like go through my other project and be like, what did I miss? There's not really a problem with it. Yeah, there's actually not a problem with it. If I go with win main, I can do like there's SDL2 main provided. Ah, shit. I'm getting confused here. Yeah, it's this right here. Blah, 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 blah. Huh. I wonder if it's actually really simple. You can also do this. Let's see, on my project that works, I did do it this way. I did do the car. If it's just something like that basic, that's dumb. Also, this is wrong anyway. That worked. Yeah, I already answered, but yeah, there's not a problem with having win main. I was just following the IMGUI sample, and I've gotten it to work this way before, so I was like, what am I doing wrong this time? Apparently, it's looking for this signature. That's kind of weird. So theoretically, having compiled all that, we should have. Oh, well, the SDL2 thing. Yeah, so that I just had to move the DLL, and maybe I could go ahead and write. When I do more configuration around like how things actually get built and what folders they get moved to, I'll do something more like what I have here, where I install files to specific directories after they've been built. I'll set more of that up, but for now I don't care about it. I'm just going to go do this the hacky way and manually move the DLL. Because yeah, I don't want it to actually build to this location. This is a wonky location, but boom. All right, tight. Woohoo! So there's a lot of things I want to do with this. From where, like, this is just the IMGUI demo, but like if we look at my other project, like on this one, I've figured out, like I've got it with the dock space. You can put, I got the viewports or the dock space working and the different windows, so I want to duplicate that, but redo all of that. This little gizmo here is using the IMGizmo library, so I want to add all that in. So is there any reason why I link it dynamic? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't think, first off, to answer your question, it's not a dumb question. Yeah. Let's see, SDL2 static link. Can you? I've never even, to be honest, I've never even tried. I've always just been like, oh, I'm going to dynamically link this. Yeah. I don't think I am not smart enough, or I wouldn't say I have enough experience to be like, here, you should definitely dynamic link it. We'll see what these go. Bug. I'm just reading that people talking about static linking versus dynamic linking. For their use case, they should have linked SDL as a static library. Yeah. Huh. I would have to do some more research on it, honestly. That was a really good question. I've just every time I've tinkered with SDL, I've just been like, "Oh, I'm going to dynamic link this." Maybe yeah, and I never stopped to think like, why did I do that? But yeah, we could try. I think like there's no good reason to not statically link it. Good question. Made me think about it. Yeah, because I know like one of the nice things about static is that you don't have to worry about like you don't have that whole problem with the DLL needing to be right next to the exe or somewhere on the search path. So yeah, good question. I never thought about it. Let's see what the IMGUI sample does. It's hard to, I can't totally tell. I can't totally tell because like they have the libraries, so it could be that the IMGUI sample statically link it set. Yeah. Cool. Well, tonight my real goal was to get to this point of getting the IMGUI OpenGL sample working. So the next step in the next stream, I'm gonna like start actually trying to turn this into a editor of sorts and make the game Pong. Going super overkill on making Pong. Yeah, okay. Static linkage can get you better performance. Yeah. That's a good point. Cool. Well, thanks for coming by and hanging out in the chat. I can't actually pronounce your username. L4. Is your 4 a 4 or is it an A? Like, are you using it as an A? Lara Croft. Is that it? Lara Croft? Thanks for coming by and hanging out and asking a good question. And if you could give my stream a follow, that would be cool. I'll be back. I usually been streaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to build an editor and make the game Pong. So the reason for making, there's no real good reason. You could probably like code Pong from scratch really easily, but the reason I want to make an editor is just to like get the experience. Like then you're talking about importing assets and serializing them, and it's a little more advanced with IMGUI because you got to figure out like how do you do your viewport. So it's like doing an easy game in order to be able to focus on figuring out some other things around making an engine and making a game. So once I figure out all that stuff, then I'll like dial it up to more advanced games. But the real point is that I want to build engines. So I'm on engine A right now. So anyway, thanks for stopping by and chatting, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Bye.